Good morning, all of you. It's so good to see you here. Now, as you look at someone, you could probably spot if something looks wrong, right? If there's maybe their hair's not quite as tidy, or for some reason. Well, is there anything wrong with my appearance? Is there anything dangerous that you see Pastor Fred doing right now as I walk here? What do you think? Max, go. My shoelace is in fact untied. Why does that matter, Max? I might trip and fall. How many of you have ever tripped and fallen over your shoelace? It's happened before. Yes, it's happened. This is why Crocs or flip-flops are a great solution, ladies. Are they not sandals, right? You don't trip over the shoelace because you don't have to. Beautiful. I love those. Yes, ladies. Those are awesome. Well, you're going to hear us talk about stumbling blocks in the sermon. And we don't really have stumbling blocks because we have paved roads in 2020. But back in Jesus' day, they didn't. They had unpaved roads and there were rocks. And if you're just going down the road and you hit a rock and you trip and fall, that could be bad, right? People break bones when they fall. That even happens to people in our congregation. People break bones when they fall. Well, I don't know about stumbling blocks, but I do know about untied shoes. Those are dangerous, right? Well, one of the things that you have to worry about besides stumbling blocks in life is spiritual stumbling blocks, or I would say spiritual untied shoes. Those are things that maybe get in your way. We call them temptations. Let me give you an example. You're sitting on a long car ride. It's peaceful. You're sitting next to one of your siblings, one of your brothers or sisters, and they're looking out the window, minding their own business, and you want to poke them in the arm. Why are you smiling, Christian? Because the thought has gone through your mind. I had two brothers growing up, and I did this all the time because it's kind of fun. But it's bad. Don't do that. Because even though it's fun for you, it's not fun for the other person. These are temptations. And I'm here to tell you the temptations don't go away. As you get older, they just get more dangerous. And so I want you to start practicing now to take up your cross, deny yourself, and when you are tempted to poke your sibling as you're driving in the car, don't do it. What could you do to not do it? You who have experienced with this temptation. What could you do? Christian, do you have any advice for us here? You got nothing. Could you fold your hands? Because if your hands are folded, what can they not do? Poke the other person, yes. That's what my parents always told me when the brothers were in the back seat. There's three of us, so someone's in the middle. We folded our hands, and then it was harder to do that and hit them. But just find some way to remove yourself from the temptation. You guys are smart children. Figure it out. And pray. That's what we're going to do right now. Ask God to show you a way out of those temptations. Because they don't get any easier. So start practicing now, young ones. Let's talk to God and ask for some help. Dear Jesus, we need your help. We're surrounded by all kinds of temptations. Some of them are not that big of a deal, but they're still bad. And they shouldn't be fun for us, but they are. Help us to resist those temptations. Teach us ways so that we can control ourselves, so that we can do what you want us to do, not what our sinful nature wants to do. Show us the way, Lord. Amen. You're excused to go back and sit with your parents.